What's up, guys? It's me, LSP Spectrar here in Wayward Terran Frontier. I'm really loving this game. I wanted to show you guys what it takes to take on a larger ship that you want to capture and use for yourself. So right now I'm rocking the Civilian Defense Platform, which is the first real ship you get that you can just research. You don't even have to find another ship for it. And we're going to go see what happens when we take on a large ship, and I'm going to kind of show you kind of what to do, things to try to do. It's kind of hard to show you exactly how to do this because it all kind of depends on your play style, the way you do combat. So that can make a big difference in the way you do this, but I'm going to kind of show you how I do it, and maybe it'll help you out. So let's go do it. So what you're doing when you're flying around trying to find a ship bigger than yours, you're trying to find one with this kind of symbol. It generally means it's a larger ship. However, it's sometimes the exact same ship as yours, or one that's even similar to your class. So as you see, you kind of just do a flyby. I can see that it's almost my exact same ship, very similar. I've flown that ship. It's not great. And so you just kind of fly past it because you're not really interested in fighting that and gaining that ship because it's not really all that much better than yours anyways. And so you just kind of have to keep flying around until you find one. When you are flying around, don't stay in the zone you were spawned in. So if I hit M for map, this is where my space station is. But I'm in this zone, and I'm probably headed to these. Just because in the notes that I read for the recent update, ships are just not, the rare ships, the bigger ships, are just not going to spawn in your original sector. I believe the terminology they use, sector, your space station sector. So that's why you kind of have to leave and then go find a ship. Okay guys, I think I found a ship. Yep, this is a bigger ship. But I think we can take it on. So the trick is to try to go for either the cockpit or the engines. This ship has some maneuverability, so we're going to try to go for the cockpit. If you do face the ship, know that the cockpit is right at the front. In that little crevice you kind of see. I don't know if you can notice it. You might be able to notice it when we get up a little bit closer. But also know that this ship also packs an extremely mean punch. So, right there, you see that little crevice right there? That's where the cockpit is. So we're going to try to fly around and make it waste its ammunition, and then as soon as it kind of runs out, we'll do our best to get up close again. Because it has forward-mounted cannons and just some regular hard-hitting ones. You can kind of tell that from just the way it's shooting. Another thing you want to do, and this is stuff I forgot, you hit shift so you know where their docking ports are, and you try your best not to hit them. Because obviously that's the way you're going to get into the ship as soon as you've heard it. So it looks like we may have actually already damaged the cockpit significantly. So we're actually going to try to force board right here. Oh geez, that was not good. You don't want to be on top of the ship when it shoots, because if they shoot you with their guns over or beneath you, it damages the inside of the ship directly. So it looks like we did not damage the cockpit nearly as much as I thought we did. It looks like they just ran out of ammo or something. Sorry, I'm doing my best to keep zoomed in and get good framing for this battle. So this is a good opportunity to just wreck that cockpit. Right where I'm hitting right now is right where the cockpit is. Bam. Okay. So it looks like engines have stopped. You saw the glow of the engines go dark. It most likely means he's off the cockpit trying to repair himself. So now here's your opportunity to dock. Come up slow but fast. Sweet, you docked. This is the hardest part. You've gotten to it. Hit F. Go into your inventory. Make sure you have your assault rifle applied. I have two different types of body armor. This is my fighting one, so I'm going to equip it. If you're like that, go ahead and do that. If you have an aura that helps you do battles, equip that. So this is the hard part. You want to enter, and you want to kind of see where he is. We may have actually killed him, which is even better. You need to look around the ship. I don't see a pilot. Looks like we've killed him. Awesome. Guys, we just took over a bigger ship. Now, in the instance that you didn't kill him in this cockpit right here, you'd have to do your battle. And so you'd come in, fight. You may even try to run down here and put some distance between him. Uh, gain some health, reload if you need to, go out and fight. If you're running low on health and he is not, you need to take a break from the battle real quick. Just pop back into your own ship really quickly, rejuvenate some health. He may rejuvenate a little bit, but at least you're not dead and you haven't lost the opportunity to take the ship. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, this ship is so banged up. This is going to take me forever to get going, especially with the engines. If you went the route of taking out the engines first, obviously you're going to have to rely on your aura to repair them, and it's going to take a while. But guys, let me just tell you, it is so worth it to damage a ship but get the ship. Because now I can honestly just equip my repair tool. I can get the cockpit working again. Obviously, if it's the engines, it's going to take a little longer. But even if you can only get one engine working, you can start moving. And as you move your aura, do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say aura? I hope you do. It's this, the nanite aura. It helps you repair. It can be doing its work while you're flying. You don't need weapons to get back to your space station. But first we have to repair this. Okay guys, so the cockpit is pretty much repaired. I'm going to go ahead and start flying back. You just hit Z to undock. I mean, you don't really need to miss the ship. It doesn't matter if you leave it here because guess what? You can just make a new one at the base if you need to. But you don't really want to because you've got a brand new ship. Now, I will accentuate one thing. You need to be even more careful traveling through the asteroids. So I would take your time. Don't rush it because you're excited to get your ship. But there is something still left you need to do, and I'm going to show you that when we get back. But there's one thing I want to accentuate. Guys, I have been recording for an hour trying to do this. It's not exactly easy. We got some good shots on this one. I have died several times, and that will happen to you. Don't get frustrated. Please don't get frustrated. It can be very frustrating trying to do the ship and just dying over and over again or having the game crash on you. Don't let it get to you because it's so worth it when you get this ship and it opens up all these really cool options for the game. I think it adds to the game getting a new ship. So don't let it get to you. Don't let it get you down. It will take you a little bit. You may have to get used to your way of fighting. In video games, everyone kind of has a different play style of fighting, and the AI will act differently in different situations. That ship could have easily been a ship that let me see its engines more, and I would have disabled its engines first. And it still would have been shooting at me, which would have made it harder to dock. It could have taken me longer to take over that ship. So just don't get too frustrated. Man, guys, sorry, I've got like the burps or something. Just don't let the frustration get to you when you're trying to get this ship because it's so worth it. But I'll show you the last tips when we get back to the space station. Bum, 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 bum. You have docked at your station. Guys, please ignore these other ships. This is another ship I have, but this one's just been sitting there because it was a mishap from another video I tried to record. Anyways, you look at your ship and you say, man, it's really tattered. I have this ship, great. What do I do? What do I do now? So, as of right now, you do not have the schematics for this ship. So what you need to do is you should really go check the cargo area. This is something I forgot to do and see if he had any goodies, which he did. So I'm gonna hit take all. I'm gonna take that. I don't care about these. I'll just scrap them. So that's not the purpose of this video. You may want to empty that out and go to your furnace and everything. Actually, something I did not do. Smart move to make is as soon as you capture your ship, save. Because as you're traveling back or when you enter the space station, you don't want your game to crash and you lose the progress you just did. So that's an important step I forgot to do. But we're doing okay, so that's okay. What you want to do as soon as you get home to your space station is you want to go to your logistics room. Logistics. Hit F to access it. Boom, here's your ship. You want to right click on it and hit repair first. Because if you don't hit repair, you may not get the entire ship when you scraps and research. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't want to take the risk and lose the opportunity of having a whole ship. So what you want to do is hit repair. I would even go so far as being paranoid and hit restock ammo. But then you're good to go. Now all you have to do is hit scrap and research. Bam, your ship's gone. Now, there's two things to this. you have the ship now, so now you can go to spawn ship, and you can go over to your ship. I already had the ship by chance. This is the ship right here. And you look at the price. It's 31,595 credits. That's your station energy. That's this right here. You see the station energy with my mouse that I'm pointing at right now. Mine's really high, but you may not have that yet. So what you actually need to do, oops. So you may be able to spawn it, you may not be able to use it yet because you don't have enough station energy to build it again. But you have the blueprints, so that's the important part. So what you'll do is if you can't, why am I, cancel, there we go, that's what I wanted to hit. So if you can't get it yet, you'll hit F, and as you can see over here, your mass is important for this next step. But what you'll do is you come over here to the elevators, go to Command and Control, and you'll want to go to your research lab. Yeah, you'll come into research lab. Now, I've researched some of these, so sorry, but you'll see station capacity upgrade. I'm at the times 100s right now. There's times 10s, and I think there's just regular additional station energy. That's what you'll need to research, and how you research those is by the mass credits that you have. So this price that you see right here on the right next to the different parts is mass. How you get mass is through looting other ships. So you saw, like if I go to my inventory right now, this stuff will give you credits. The spare parts, the exotic matter gives you even more, so that's even more valuable, and the weapons that you don't want. Another way you can do that is farming. I'll probably show that in another video. So that's how you get your ship. Those are the kind of processes. So if you can't afford it yet, don't stress it. I currently have a ship right now that I can't afford, and I really want to drive, and it's driving me nuts. And I accidentally may have hit scrap and research before I hit repair. I don't know if you guys noticed it. Here, I'll show it to you. And so I'm a little bit scared that I may not actually have the ship. I'll show it to you. It's kind of embarrassing, and I'm really mad at myself, which is why I accentuate that. This one right here, it's a huge ship. I haven't driven it yet, but look at that. All those parts are missing, and I don't know if that's just a graphical error or if I forgot to hit repair. So please don't do that. It's really annoying. But other than that, guys, congratulations. You got yourself a new ship, or you're on your way to getting a new ship, I guess, if you're watching this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below of steps I may have missed or other stuff you want to see in this game. I'd love to do tutorials that you guys want to see, or any other suggestions or games you want to see me do. Anything. I'll take any kind of comment. Good, bad, whatever you feel like saying to me. Thank you so much for your support and watching. If you've made it all the way in, you are awesome and you deserve a gold star. I don't have any gold stars to give you, but you can. Here's your imaginary one. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. See ya.